Welcome to the block party. My name is Seth Kushner. We are joined. This is a bubble interview with Carter Verhaeghe. How you doing, man?
Not bad. Pretty good.
Dude, I want to know, do you still feel like you're a rookie with how long this season has been?
Not really, actually. A little bit. If you ask the other guys, they'd probably tell you I was, but no, I'm pretty comfortable right now, so it's good.
So tell us what the bubble's like. Is this like an NHL summer camp, or is it not anything like that? Because it just seems from what we've seen on the Instagram videos, you were out with Yanni Gourde playing tennis versus Polly and Cernak the other day.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, it's a really good setup, actually. I think we have probably the best setup. I think the hotel is awesome. There's tennis courts, there's basketball courts, there's a golf simulator in here. We have Tim Hortons, or we have a bunch of different restaurants, Starbucks. We can go over to that. There's a soccer field.
Yeah, I saw that.
TFC plays, where it's part of the bubble. You can just walk over. It's pretty nice, actually. You can hang out there, play games and stuff. So it's been a lot of fun, actually.
And now, do you guys have your own floor? Does each team have their own floor? Or you guys mix and match with all the other teams?
No, we have our own floor. So I think we have 3 floors, and there's like a big community room kind of thing where all the guys go and hang out and watch games and stuff, and like play video games and card games and stuff. So
who's on each side of you?
I actually don't know. I don't think anyone's beside me right now. Yeah. I don't even know. We all just go to the room, so everyone comes. The community room's on my floor, so we all just go hang out there.
So listen, man. So what's something about? I mean, you obviously just went into great detail about it, but is there something about the bubble and what you guys have access to that maybe nobody else knows, or that's pretty much it? Just top of the line accommodations and whatever you guys need.
Yeah, I was actually even the gym and all the facilities are amazing. Like the gym and everything. It's massive. Like we have 5 tennis courts. It's crazy. So all the guys are playing pickleball and stuff and tennis, and at the BMO field we went last night, and we were all kicking the soccer ball and stuff like that, throwing the football. Guys were playing spike ball, bocce, stuff like that. So it's been a lot of fun so far, and I think it's really good for the team building kind of thing too. So get to know the guys a little better.
Now, I had Yanni Gourde on the block party last week, and I watched your video where you guys went to Busch Gardens together and Hallis Cream, and it seems like you guys hang out a little bit. Is Yanni as good of a guy as he appears to be? Because after he was on the podcast, everybody's like, oh, my God, I love Yanni. He seems like the greatest guy ever. But I don't know if we just were all fooled by his accent or he's really that great of a guy.
No, he's a pretty great guy. I like Yanni a lot. He's a pretty funny guy.
Is that somebody who you hang out with on the team, or did you just happen to be on his doubles team for the tennis match the other day?
No, I hang out with Yanni quite a bit, actually. We this year we actually played quite a bit on the same line together too, so we're pretty used to each other. And he asked me to play tennis, and we did pretty well against we had a couple matches, and we were a pretty good team actually together. So
did you guys win?
Yeah, we beat them.
Okay.
We played Pally and Cherney the first game, and then Cherney subbed out for Sergey, and we beat Sergey and Pally too.
Who's the worst loser when you guys are doing all these, just fun little things to kill time? Who really gets pissed off when they take an L?
You know what? I think Gordo's pretty. He's not too happy. Sergey either. I don't think Sergey is too happy either.
So who are some of you, because you guys have had, so many scrimmages and you guys have been practicing for a while, who are some of your favorite guys on the Lightning to compete against?
I mean, on the ice?
Yeah. Yanni told me he loves going up against Kobe. That's one of his favorite guys to kind of mess around with on the ice. So I didn't know if you had a guy that you kind of loved, going to battle with on the team.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a specific guy, but I like going against all the guys. It's all gets really competitive and stuff. I mean, Pointer Pointer's pretty fun to chase around the ice. I was trying to chase him pretty much. So, I mean, yeah, I can't say there's one specific guy that I like going against, but.
What's the weirdest thing that you've seen somebody bring to the bubble so far?
The weirdest thing. I can't say a lot of things. Maybe like everything's pretty normal. Like guys are bringing Xboxes, books,
Guitars?
Guitars are there.
Anybody just playing in the lobby? Just, you're just trying to walk by and someone's, just strumming. You're like, this is not good.
No one. I haven't seen anyone in the lobby, thank God. But I think our Berger, our equipment guy, he's really good and he plays a lot. I think so. Maybe I have to stop by his room. He could play a couple songs. He's really good. He plays a lot. I think he has like maybe 5 different guitars, and he always brings one on his portable guitar. So he's really into that. But yeah, for the weirdest thing, I don't really know. I can't really say I've seen anything that weird. I think I saw like something that the NBA had like a bunch of Amazon room, like packages sent to them. And there's like a massive room with just a bunch of packages. Which I don't know what they're ordering, but.
Yeah, really. Do you think you have that kind of pull where you could fill up a room with Amazon packages?
No, I wouldn't even know what the order.
Is there
everything I need?
Is there anything so you don't feel like you forgot anything?
No, nothing really. And if you forgot anything, it's pretty easy to get to. So they have guys that you can just text and they can help you out or whatever. And they have pretty much everything you need here. So
does everybody on the team have the same kind of room, or is there like seniority where some other guys have some big suites and other guys have these, smaller rooms?
I don't know. Maybe some guys are holding out on me, trying to keep it hush. I don't know. But my room's pretty nice. So there's no complaints really, but that the team community room is kind of nice. It's like a bunch of rooms connected, so it's nice to hang out there. But I don't know, maybe someone's hiding something. I don't know.
Coach Cooper, yeah, he's probably got a whole floor to himself, and he's not even telling you guys.
Yeah, probably.
So listen, Carter, I want to know, what was it like to be traded, so early on in your career? Because I know getting traded always mixed feelings. You feel like this team doesn't want me, but this team does. What was that like for you so early on?
I think, it was definitely different. I'd never been traded before, and I've been traded twice. So to start my pro career, I got traded from Toronto to New York, and like that was right in training camp. So it all happened so fast, and it's obviously it's kind of tough getting used to the new coaches, new environment kind of thing. And everyone's kind of new, but I mean, obviously, I think this recent trade from New York to Tampa has been awesome for me, and everyone's been really great. And I think it's probably the best thing that could happen for my career so far. So
let me know. So this season, how did you find out that you made the team?
Coop called me and actually had me come into the rink to meet him, and he kind of just told me that I made the team and everything, but kind of not to get too comfortable though. Well, don't get too comfortable. You still have to earn it, kind of thing. So, I mean, that's kind of how it went. I was kind of off day, and he was wondering if I was around, and he was at the rink, so I just went to his office and had a meeting with him.
Did you know what you were getting called in for? Did you have a feeling that you had made the team?
No,
really?
I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea what I was getting. I know there was only a couple of us left. I didn't know if that was what the meeting was about or anything like that. But
what was
a nice surprise.
Who was your first call after you found out?
Probably my parents. I called them right away and told them that I was on the opening day roster, which was awesome. And I remember in that meeting he told me that I'll be playing the first game against Florida, so I should get my parents down and call people. Call some people that you want at the game. So
not this big emotional thing with Cooper where he's hugging you and he's crying and you're crying and he says, "I'm so proud of you." It's like, "Hey kid, don't get comfortable. You could be down in a week."
Yeah. Well, that was obviously a special moment, and like it was awesome. But then again, I mean, you want to stay. You don't just want to be there for one game, right? So,
So
like, yeah.
So I was just rewatching your hat trick, and I was watching obviously all the goals from it. Now that last goal, was there any talk about, hey, we got to get you your hat trick? Because it really seemed like they were trying to get you the puck, or is that just kind of an unspoken thing and it just happened?
No, I think I probably wouldn't have been on the ice if they weren't trying to do that. No, I think.
All right, I didn't want to say it, Carter. I didn't want to say it, but that's what I was thinking.
No, yeah, well, that's usually Stammer's spot. I'm not gonna take Stammer's spot usually. So Stammer was playing, so he's on the bench, and I think him and Patty were. I think Stammer was like, "Yeah, go ahead, like take my spot or something like that." And like him and Patty were like, "He has two, get him another one," and stuff like that. It kind of worked out like that.
It looks like for those kind of things like Cooch and Sergey, it seems like those guys are almost more excited about your accomplishment than you are, at least at the time.
Yeah, they're pretty pumped, actually. It was pretty awesome feeling. They were trying to get me the puck, too. So, I mean, it was a pretty special moment.
Now, do you just tell everybody that you scored the game-winning goal on that hat trick and the score wasn't like 9-2 that night?
No, I tell them the score. It doesn't matter. It's still a hat trick. They don't. I guess they don't ask how, right?
No, they don't.
I'm ready, right? That's the same.
So Carter, so let me know. I was scrolling through your Instagram and I saw that I don't know if they're calling you this or somebody else. Swaggy P, is that your nickname?
Swaggy, yeah, they call me Swaggy.
They call you Swag. How long have they been calling you that? Who started that? Because that's a good nickname. There's some bad ones.
No, it is a good nickname. It started a while ago, I think, and it kind of just carried on. I guess someone from my previous team knew someone on my new team. Everyone's connected, so I think that's kind of how it's kept going. But I think it started in junior, where I've had a lot of nicknames. They're like Verhaeghe or Verhaeghe or Hags and stuff like that. And someone was like, then it started Verhaeghe, and then it just shortened to Swaggy.
Okay, Verhaeghe, I like that one. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to ask you, throughout your life, how badly have people botched your last name?
I mean, it's a tough one. I sometimes botch it a little bit. So, no, it's a tough one. I don't blame them. It's always tough when you're going to say your last name. They're like, "What's your last name?" Then you always have to spell it. Like it's.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not an easy one.
That's why you're Swaggy P. I mean, that's why the people know how to spell that.
Yeah. People just call me Swaggy. That's exactly.
All right, Carter. So I want to know who's got the best hair on the team right now. I've seen some long flowing hair. I know there's a bunch of guys have grown it out. Tell me, some of your favorite hair on the Lightning right now.
I mean, all the guys have kind of grew their hair out during the quarantine, so I actually like it. I like the long hair on the guys. I think Hetty probably has the best hair, I would say, but he's had it for a while. I mean, he knows how to style it, and he's always had it. But I also like Mac's hair. Now he grew it out and it looks pretty good. I had never pictured him for a long hair guy, but I like it on him now.
That's what I've heard. I heard he's got some long flowing Minnesota hockey hair, is what Kobe told me.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
So what did you do during the pandemic and the hiatus? Were you able to skate, or your first time skating was when you guys got back in groups at Amalie?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I was just working out, like running and kind of lifting weights and stuff. We weren't really skating at all. And then kind of the first kind of thing back was back at Amalie. And we were there for quite a bit before training camp started. I think like almost 2 months. So that got us in pretty good shape.
Now, during the whole pandemic, how skeptical were you that the season would be able to restart at some point?
Yeah, just like everyone. I had no idea. I mean, I don't think anyone knew. And it wasn't looking too good there for a while. So, I mean, if you told me back then that we'd be here right now, I probably wouldn't believe you. So it's awesome that we're doing this and we got back on track so quickly. So it's pretty exciting.
All right, so because I know that you're, a Syracuse Crunch legend, and you spent some time down there. Tell me, who do you think is next that's in Syracuse, or maybe is spending some time with the team right now? Who do you think is the next big time Lightning superstar that might be with the Crunch right now?
Oh, there's a couple good. There's some good players in Syracuse. I mean, uh, Cal Foote, when he came up, he had a good camp there, and I think has a little bit of potential to be a good player. And I lived with Ross Colton my first year and his first year, and I think he had a really good year this year. So he's looking good. I mean, there's so many players that have a lot of potential, and I mean, especially in Syracuse, there's a ton of great players, and I was lucky to play there with a lot of them. So, I mean, it's they've done a good job.
When you're doing in practice and you're on a line with Kucherov and Pointer, what do you learn from those guys? Do you take something from each one of those guys? Has it been, throughout the course of the season, maybe just watching them or practicing with them? But what do you take away when you're able to play with those guys?
Yeah, I think you kind of just try and get them the puck, and I mean, it's pretty easy to get caught up just watching them. You kind of just try and not get in their way and get them back the puck. I mean, they're great players, and it's fun watching them, even like from the bench or from wherever. It's just fun watching those guys skate around and what they do. They're great players, and I mean, it's awesome actually.
Did you have any nerves, when your first couple of games, when you first, were in camp this year? Did you have any nerves? And if so, when did they start to go away?
Like what camp?
Just the start of the season, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. I had a bunch of nerves. I mean, it's completely different, new team, new league. Obviously, I was really nervous. My first NHL experience, and it took a while to kind of get used to it and kind of get my legs under me. I mean, it's a different league, and everything's happening different, like faster and everything like that. And I think it took quite a bit to kind of get used to everything and new team and everything like that. So it took a while, but I think it's been a good process. So.
All right, last question. Let's say you get locked out of your room. You got to call one of your teammates because you got to stay in his room for the night. Who are you calling?
Oh my God. I don't know. That's a tough one. Who has a clean room? Maybe Kobe. I'd stay with Kobe.
Okay.
He's
mature.
Yeah, mature. Might have a clean room. I mean, I don't think I'm choose Tony. I think he's probably pretty messy. Probably has a pretty messy room. There might be food on the bed or something. So.
Oh God.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, listen, Carter, I appreciate it, man. Good luck with everything coming up. We're rooting for you guys, and I appreciate you taking the time, man, and giving us kind of insight in the bubble, man. Great job today, and good luck moving forward, dude. We're rooting for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Carter. See you, dude.
No problem. See you later.